Hello everyone, a very warm welcome to all of you here for the virtual session of science children. I hope you all are doing very well. So let us see what are we going to have in this virtual session of science. First, let us see, we are going to start with a new chapter, electric current and its effects, part 1. So as the regular practice, you all are going to write this topic in the index, write today's date, that is the date of the session, and on a new page you will write the title, electric current and its effects. So let us see what are we learning today. First of all, for this chapter, the first concept which you are going to see is electronic components and their symbols. So since we are learning about the electric current and its effects, we will see the electrical components. These are the basic knowledge we should know about the electric circuits and electric currents. So let us see what are electronic components. These are the basic knowledge you should have. So here you have symbols of different electric components, and as you all know, the regular practice of taking down notes in your notebook, as mentioned in the virtual sessions to you all children. So you just have a look at this. You have electric components here, electric cell. Just have a look how they look. You all know, must have seen in your day-to-day life, electric bulb, switch in on position. Just have a look at this. Switch in off position, and battery, where you can see the combination of the cells together makes a battery, and connecting wire. How they look, just watch them carefully children, and then we will draw the symbols in the notebook. So here we have components of electrical circuits and the symbol. You are going to draw this in your notebook. Draw the connecting wires, how they look, because when you are drawing circuit diagram, you are going to use all these symbols. So you should be aware, you should be familiar with all these symbols and how to use these symbols in the circuit diagram. That will become very clear once you know the symbol. So the connecting wires, you can see just a line. Then switch in the off position, you can see in the off position the key is open. Whereas bulb, you can see you have to draw the symbol of bulb the way it is shown. A cell consists of more than, you can see a cell consists of a positive and a negative terminal. Positive terminal you have to show with a bigger vertical line, and a negative terminal shown by a smaller vertical line. So that makes one cell actually. And switch in the on position, where you can see the key is closed. That means the connection is closed, and it allows the electric current to pass in the circuit. So that is the switch in the on position. This is the position where you put the switch in the on position, where you normally do at home. And battery is a combination of more than one cell. So it can be two cells or more than two, and when you combine them, negative positive like that, you have to combine. Like here it is shown positive negative, positive negative, positive negative. So here the combination of more than two cells will give you a battery. I hope this concept is very clear with you all. So a cell consists of positive and negative terminal, and a combination of more than one cells, that means two cells, three cells together, will give you a battery. I hope you are drawing this in your notebook children. Then let us write some important points here. An electronic component can be an element of an electric circuit that helps in its functioning. So these are the basic components which are required for the functioning of the electric circuit, and this electric circuit allows electricity to flow through it, and it is used to provide electricity for various purposes such as running electric motors, providing electricity to a bulb or a fan, or generating heat. So all these requirement will be fulfilled when you want electricity to pass through. You require a proper closed electric circuit, and that can be used for various purposes. More than this, you have so many electrical gadgets at home. You have a mixer grinder, you have refrigerator, you have geysers, you have tube lights. All that require a proper electrical circuit, which has to be put in a on position to make it function. So please do write in your notebook, children. Then a battery is defined as a combination of two or more cells, as you all know. And in a battery, the negative terminal of one cell is connected to the positive terminal of the next cell, and so on. So this is how you define a battery, as I told you. And batteries are used in several devices such as toys, remote control, torches, and transistors. So battery is required at so many places in so many electrical gadgets. Here you have few examples. You can list down more as you know. You can put down more examples over here. You have to take down all these in your notebook, children. All these concepts are extremely important for this chapter. Then you just have a look at this, how the battery is arranged. So when you are arranging, you can see on the left hand side figure A. Here you have a battery of two cells. So here you have negative connected to positive. That becomes a battery. Or you can have a battery of four cells. You can see the figure B on the left hand side. So a negative to positive, then negative to positive connection, and that is a horizontal combination, horizontal arrangement. Here on the right hand side you see vertical arrangement. When you have a vertical arrangement of the cells to make a battery, here you can see how two cells are connected, where the negative is connected to the positive of the other battery, and that combination can continue to make a battery. Just have a look at this, where you're connecting two cells together to make a battery. That is a vertical arrangement of the cells. That together makes a battery. I hope this is clear, children. So let us wind up with the session today. So here we come to an end of the session, children. I hope the concepts are clear. For this chapter, you need to understand concepts very well so that the learning becomes simpler for you, easier for you. Please maintain your notebook, children. Just a gentle reminder to everyone. Thank you, everyone, and have a wonderful day.